Hey Pisces. All right, let's talk because you've been in my comments. Welcome back to the tarot table. And I hear you, I see you, I read what you put. So while I shuffle, you have been commenting on everything from love, survival, manipulation, career, power struggles. We're going to talk about it, see what comes out for you. All, you name it, you're feeling it. And let me say, if you're here, you're meant to hear this message. And if you catch it later, you're meant to see and hear this message. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and let's get into it. We're going to do, I think for this one, I'm going to give you a little bit of everything. We're going to do the crossroads, clarity. We're going to look for crossroads and clarity, a little bit of every topic. Spirit, what do you have for Pisces today? Straight answers. I want straight answers for Pisces. I want to see where Pisces is at. Where is Pisces at? What's blocking you? What's truth versus illusion? And what does Spirit need Pisces to know? What does Spirit need Pisces to know? Let me get this straight. You're so slippery sometimes. I want to fall out. All right. Let's get going here. Hangman in reverse. We'll do one at a time so I can focus and get more out of it without cards yelling at me. All right. The Hangman in reverse. I feel like this is your current energy, Pisces. Oof. Pisces, this is you waking up. You are waking up or have woken up or for some of you, you're about to wake up. Some of you have been stuck. Some of you have been sacrificing, waiting, hanging in limbo for something or someone to change. I feel like some of you have given 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chances to others, or you've been given that, but no more. Whether it's love, career, or even a spiritual awakening, you're done, Pisces. You're done being passive. You see things differently now, for sure. You're tired, you're frustrated. Some of you feel like you've put your life on hold. You know, you've been hung upside down, waiting. No more. You're ready to cut that cord and stop hanging around. You're done hanging around. For some of you, you realize that the relationship you're in isn't working as it is now. Or it's just not working. Others are waking up to the manipulation at work even. Or in love as well. Either way, this card in reverse is like ripping the blindfold off. It's cutting that cord that has you hanging upside down. No more illusions for you, Pisces. You're not supposed to stay where you're at. Your soul, your being, your entire being is pushing for movement. Some of you are a little bit depressed because, you know, people aren't always clinically depressed. They're depressed about their situations. And as soon as change happens, it goes away sometimes. Going away. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, this makes sense. Financial struggles, abandonment wounds, or feeling lost. Some of you are literally on the verge of homelessness or about to leave some place, or feel unsupported, or you're broke, financially broke. Broke spirit, financially broke. Some of you are staying in toxic relationships or situations out of financial fear, whether it's at work, in a relationship. You're afraid to make a move and lose. Or maybe you can't make a move because you don't have money. And for some of my Pisces, you are dealing with career manipulation, maybe. This is your boss dangling. You're following your boss around with false promises, dangling opportunities of money, like the carrot, over your head. Like, yeah, if you wait a little longer, just wait. I promise you that raise, that money, that promotion, that bonus. And you're in a lack mentality. Some of you are owed money. You're in survival mode, Pisces, but lack is an illusion because the money is there. The money is there, just maybe not with this job, maybe not with this boss, maybe not with this person. How do you get your money to leave if you're trying to leave? You're in survival mode. Remember, you're like disillusioned, depressed, some of you. But you have more options than what you think, I believe. I really do, because you're waking up. You can still go. You just need to put some thought into it, I think. Woohoo! Woohoo! Truth versus illusion. Now you have the Magician in reverse. This is straight up manipulation energy, and it's supporting what I just told you over here. And you're done with it. Or you will be done with it. For some of you aren't quite there yet. You haven't made decisions yet. Some of you have. Someone in your life, a partner, an employer, even a spiritual connection. I'm actually picking up on a spiritual connection. We'll break it down because I'm getting several messages here. They're not what they seem. The job isn't what it seems. Maybe the business is struggling. Your business, your employer's business, budgets, maybe layoffs, hiring freezes. They sell dreams. These relationships, these careers, and even these spiritual gurus, they sell dreams, they promise growth, but in reality, they're misusing their power, perhaps, by manipulating you. For those wondering if your partner is manipulative, so for some of you, the answer is a clear yes for me. And if you're doubting your boss's intentions, trust your gut. Pisces, you're psychic AF. Stop second guessing yourself. Now, for that spiritual connection, I feel like some of you pay people and are getting taken advantage of. And or, if you're not getting taken advantage of, if you're struggling with money, you need to stop spending on the wrong things. Okay? The Magician is about work, money, love, glowing up, right? But your situation's not glowing up right now. It's not glowing up. But like I said, the money is there. You just have to figure it out. Another message for you. Someone in your energy wants control, not love. Call it what it is. Someone wants control, not progress, not love. Eight of Pentacles. Career and stability. This card is literally about learning, skill building, and discipline. You have to have discipline to save money. You got to have skills to earn more money. Pisces, your way out of your situation is your work. Literally your work. Some of you need to double down on school or in your career. April is coming fast. And I don't know why I get April, but April is coming fast. And this card is confirmation to sign up. If it's at work, sign up for those certifications, those classes, at school or work, training. Sign up, glow up, build your skills. This is a confirmation to help yourself glow up and get out or change things. Make your own money. Others need to refocus on a passion. Some of you Pisces have let go of your dreams or a passion. Maybe you put it to the side. A trade or something you can monetize. Do you have, if you already have the skill sets, maybe you need to change back into a different industry that you already have skill sets in and that you were doing well in. Some of you need to find something as simple as an Uber to make a little more money. Your financial freedom comes from what you create. It's you having the power. See, you're not hanging anymore. You decided to go to work. You're tired of living like this, chasing something or someone. Money's up here. They're like, oh yeah, I promise you, I promise you. Nope, you're like, I'm getting my own coin over here. Because you bumped into this and you're like, it's not working. Get serious about your next move. Learn something new. Because learning something new is financial freedom. Break that window. Get those out. And there's a lot of free information on YouTube, like Stephen Graham, Minority Mindset. Great places to start for beginners if you need financial literacy and how to manage your money better. No sugarcoating here, Pisces. The Lovers in reverse. This is drama here, Pisces. Okay, let's break it down for some of you. Pisces. Wow, wow, wow. Two people upside down. Two choices for some of you. For some of you, it's just your upside down relationship. But this is a messy triangle. The old relationship, a broken soul contract. The new person, soul recognition maybe, but unstable. I'm thinking both choices are meh. Okay, so for some of you, the older person can be the person you're in a relationship with. For others, the older person can be someone coming back into your life. You know, like a high school friend, sweetheart, neighbor, work, co-worker. But so the first person I feel like is manipulative, controlling, emotionally unavailable. Like, let's say they're your partner, right? And that's what's going on with you. They don't talk to you, they shut down. And then there's this new person that I feel is a walking red flag as well. Sorry to burst your bubble. But, you know, they're love bombing you. You know, so it's like, of course you feel better with them. Of course they make you smile. You have no problems with them. The new person can also be like an old person returning. But I feel like there's two people here in a triangle. I don't know if you're one of the triangled people or the one doing the triangling. But the red flag is that the love bomber is also going to be inconsistent, I feel. It's just a happy-go-lucky playmate that makes you feel better when you need to feel better, unfortunately. And I think you're romanticizing both, or one, or the one that's supposed to help you with the bad one. Red flags, red flags. For some of you, they don't care because they know you're attached to someone else, so they know they don't owe you anything. So I think that love isn't meant to feel like a spiritual lesson all the time, meaning if you're struggling all the time in your relationship or in your situation, if you're constantly anxious, constantly waiting, or questioning your worth, or what are we, or when will he, when will she, where is she, why doesn't she return my calls, why doesn't he return my calls, I think that's your answer. If you're always stressed, think back to a time when you were peaceful and didn't have that. Why are you living in stress every day? Crying, angry, worried, looking like the crazy person. And you know what? And when you're doing the triangling, when you're the other person, you're also going through the same thing. The only one benefiting is the person manipulating. What have we been talking about? Manipulation. Pisces, whether you're the person, the manipulator, or the manipulated as the main or other person, do you really want to live like this? Yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. I say girl because it's a queen. Queen of Swords. Pisces, it's time to get cold. The Queen of Swords sees through the BS. And I think some of you already see through the BS. You know it's been BS for a while. The Queen is ready to set boundaries. You're ready to set boundaries, Pisces. And it's time to do what's best for yourself first. Sometimes you have to be a little selfish to get respect. No one's going to respect you unless you respect yourself. She's looking away from this. She's ready to move. Remember we said about movement? Time to leave, time to go, time to focus on yourself. Time to focus. She's pointing up. Time to work. Look at that. Time to work. Focus. Boundary. You see that sword? She's not taking anything. She's done. Time to look away. Give it a break. Now, boundaries. For some of you, you may have to leave or you've left and it's confirmation that it was the right decision. For others, it just means boundaries within your relationship if you're staying. Demands at work, demands in your relationship for improvement with the promise to move forward and work. Some of you feel unsupported. I said that earlier and I'm feeling it again. So it could even be that you are trying to grow in your career and you're not supported by the person that is most supposed to support you in your career growth. That's another little side message for some of you. They need to get on board. You're tired of living like this. You're ready to go move forward, glow up, skill up. You need skills right now, especially right now with this economy. You don't know what's going to happen. You need to stop living in uncertainty and have a plan for yourself. YouTube is a great place, like I said. Time to do what's best for you, Pisces. And there's hope. I love this card. Well, Pisces, this is beautiful. Two beautiful cards next to each other. Hope, the star. No matter how dark things feel up here, your story isn't over. It's just beginning because you cut your cord. You were hanging upside down and you woke up. You cut that cord and you're ready to move. And if it's not working here, you're going to make it work. And you're tired of dealing with these old situations. You're placing boundaries and you're moving forward in work, in what you're willing to accept and not accept. The star is healing, divine timing. I did call out April out here, which means you need to start ASAP. And rebirth. When you start moving forward, you're going to grow and change. You're not lost. You're really not lost, Pisces. You're on the verge of something major for some of you, or just major change. For my Pisces that is struggling financially, you will get stability. For my Pisces that is heartbroken, you will heal. For my Pisces losing faith, you are being guided. You're being guided. You're being told what you need to do. Hold on, Pisces. Spirit is leading you somewhere better. Trust the process. Start and trust the process. Pisces, any process is better than this and this. Pisces, your reading is deep. You are at a crossroads. These are your obstacles. But you're not powerless. There is money to be earned. There is work that's not being done that needs to be done. It's time to see the truth. Make the right moves. And trust your intuition. The more you own your power, like this girl right here, like this queen, the more your life aligns to what you want for yourself. Drop a comment if this hit home for you. What's your situation, Pisces? Who's a manipulator, Pisces? Where are you going next? And if you're still feeling lost, book No, don't book. I don't do that. I don't know why I said that. People have been trying to push me to book. Don't book. You don't need to book. What you need to do is comment, and I will try to answer your questions or create readings around your questions. I don't want to receive money for this from you guys directly. It's my way of giving back to the world, and it's something that I enjoy. But own your power, Pisces. I've got you. Okay? Sending you all the love, strength, and clarity. Until next time, Pisces. Bye.